photographers Gutt, McIntosh and Perrin. This exhibition has been guest curated by local photographer and Secretary of the Muswellbrook and District's Camera Club, Roger Skinner, and it is testament to the extraordinary things that can be achieved via the internet, but I'll let Roger tell you about that. Can I introduce to you, ladies and gentlemen, Roger Skinner.
I had no idea I was on now. I have prepared some notes, just a few. I'll be quick. I won't be quick. I'll be slow. Worlds apart. What can I say? It's kind of like we think we've actually plumbed the depths of the bowels of the records of the Muswellbrook Regional Arts Centre and the Regional Art Gallery that existed before the Arts Centre, and we think that this might be the first group exhibition by international artists to take place in the Muswellbrook Arts Centre, and so that's another first for us, and we're a bit pleased about that. And it's a weird moment to actually sort of stand here and say, okay, this is all down to my internet surfing habits. A couple of websites that I regularly contribute to, usefilm.com, which is where I found Ian McIntosh, who's down here in the front, not collapsed. He's actually making a video for Caroline, who can't be here tonight because the planes aren't flying out of Germany. And so Ian's taken up the cudgels, and he's doing a video for Caroline, and we'll send it off to her. She was most disappointed, but unfortunately far too poor to make it to tonight. But yeah, so we've got Caroline Gutt from Dresden in Germany, Ian McIntosh, who's from Dunedin in New Zealand, and Jeff Perrin, an expat Australian who now lives and works and makes a lot of cash over in Ireland as the head of sound engineering at the University of Dublin, I think. And so a very crowd of photographers that have actually come from all points of the planet and congregated here tonight in Muswellbrook for your enjoyment. And all of this is really only achievable through the internet. It's a really, really powerful tool. I mean, if you're at all interested in visual arts, the internet is it's just so, it's endless. There are thousands and thousands of artists out there, and like the websites that I regularly surf and contribute to are, thousands and thousands of photographers and artists and all that sort of stuff. And it's pretty amazing that we can actually get in touch with folks by email, furious emails between myself and Ian in the last coming down weeks, when he was changing his titles on his works and changing the order of things. I'm going, oh, Ian, relax. But no, it's all down to you, mate, and it's a great job that you've done coming in and hanging. Sort of arrived on Thursday and got straight into work. But the internet is a wonderful tool, and I sort of urge you all to sort of get out there and be a little bit more aggressive about your surfing habits and check it out. But Ian and Caroline's work were the first people that really came to my attention because they're both shooting from a moving platform. Caroline's a student, penniless, got no loot, and so she was photographing all of the square images in her works, which are framed up in the wooden finny frames that the gallery own. They're shot with a camera phone, one of these little point-and-shoot numbers, click and away you go, you've got an image. And so it's pretty incredible that she's actually sort of got that technology to work for her on her behalf, and it's an extraordinary sort of vision that she actually brings to the world, bringing us the other side of the cage, those lights reflecting on the landscape, and you think, what's going on here? Yeah, a wonderful vision. Ian's stuff is actually, Ian's work, I should say, sorry mate. Ian's work is actually interesting in that it's also another first for Muswellbrook Regional Arts Centre, and that is we've never hung a show in geographical order before. Ian's work starts at number 1, which is down at Otago Harbour, and then works its way up the hills into a parking area. And we've never had that restriction placed on us before. In the past we've had works come in and we've hung them how we wanted to hang them. But Ian said, nope, these are going in geographical order, folks, and that's the way it's going to be. And so that's the way it is. And well done, Ian, for asserting your right to, to co-curate, if you like. We'll add you as a late entry. Jeff, by contrast, a late entry into the show. His camera is firmly anchored in the landscape, and his concentration on the luminous blue skies of County Donegal in Ireland extraordinary things. It's a 9-minute consistently playing Blu-ray. I suggest that you actually take the time out at some stage during the exhibition, you know, maybe not tonight, but to come in and have a bit of a look and listen to the music, because as I said, he's the head of soundscape engineering at Dublin University. That's what he does for a living, and his musical accompaniment to the images is absolutely spot on. So watch it and listen and hopefully learn. Okay, what am I going to say? I think the Artists Unique Missions of the Planet coming together in Muswellbrook is another little interesting facet. I mean, we've got people from all around the world who we've gone out, surfed, researched and found out about, and we've brought them all home to you guys here tonight and over the coming weeks to have a bit of a look at. I'd urge you to come back at some stage during the show and have a bit of a look, because opening nights, you know, you're always chatting and catching up with folks and all that kind of thing, and you don't actually get to see the show. So pop on back and have a bit of a look. Thank you very much.